Guys, welcome to Toribash Replay Showcase episode 32 with me, Jack Morris from Man and 5 Films. Well, this week, it's an extra special episode because thanks to Toribash 4.4, we have the brand new slow-mo feature to play around with, and I can't wait. I'm so excited to see it. So we're going to open with Gears by Dat Skip, and we're going to watch it normally, and then we'll probably watch it in awesome slow-mo because it's a very cool replay, nice bifurcate, and then he gets the decap with the kick as well. And some stylish flips. Breaks the body up, and a skeet to kind of cap it all off. I think he just pauses then. It's awesome, to say the least. Now let's watch it in slow motion. I've been dying to do this all week. Let's check it out in slow motion. Whoop. Boom! God damn. Everything looks better in slow-mo. Everything. It's just incredible. Obviously, I played around with this a little bit on the mod spotlight, but this is where it's really going to shine in the replay showcase. I have, however, encountered a minor bug with it, and I'll talk about that in a sec. Let's see if we can see the skeet. Probably be a bit easier. Grabs his own hand and throws it at Jeff's head. Brilliant. Slow-mo actually makes it easier to see skeets, which I'm pretty grateful for, because I tend to generally miss those. Now, the one bug I've noticed with this is that if you control and brackets to skip to the next replay, you can't actually do slow-mo, like I'll demonstrate here. If I skip to the next replay, which is Headless Idiot by Adam, I actually don't have the ability to slow it down. So I'm going to have to go back to the retro going into the replay list to make this work. Also takes a little bit longer to load than normal, which I'm sure they'll flash out pretty soon. But anyway, this is Headless Idiot by Adam, and we'll be flicking back and forth to the replay list to make sure we can watch them in slow-mo when they're relevant. Yeah, Headless Idiot. I don't know if idiot's the right word. Headless Badass, more like. A little bit of a frame rate jump there, not sure what that was. Headless Badass. Oh, I did not see that. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ, I should watch replays all the way through before I decide they're going on the show. That was a whole lot of awesome. So let's watch it one more time. So you got the bifurcate, takes off his own head, beats Jeff to death with his head, and then gets that incredible skeet, which we'll watch from Toricam, because coming back down, and boom! Let's see the skeet from all the way from Toricam. So, and there's the decap, I think, yeah, and then whoop, and whee! Oh, that looks awesome. You just see Adam's body flipping around there doing all kinds, and dunk! Awesome. And we're going to watch this one in slow-mo as well, because we can. Why wouldn't we? I think 30% is a nice one. Oh, God. Okay, so there's his head. And I kind of want to get the bash. There's the bash. Bashes Jeff's body apart with his own head. Oh, it's such a nice replay. Very easy to see the fine details of that as well. Looks really cool. Let's see a slow-mo replay from Jeff Cam here, if we can. See how it looks. Oh, and didn't notice the spin from that angle. That looks awesome. I guess it's just, yeah, you just see it happen. It's still pretty cool. Anyway, moving swiftly along. This is... Let's see if I can get this correct. As I said, it takes a little while to load replays right now. I'm not quite sure why. This is Yas Kick by Dark536. This is a... Gotta sort that out. It's a new feature that I'm playing around with. I'm still not used to. It's a simple move, but it's a very nice bifurcate kick, which I'm quite kind of fond of. It's just dunk, and that's pretty much the extent of it. It's still pretty cool. Very much open to customization. I'm sure you could follow that up with something even more stylish. Let's see it in slow motion. Maybe 40%. There we are. As you can see, he kind of knees him apart with the kick. Very cool. And then rips his arm off as well. Looks really cool. Even though it's simple, it's cool nonetheless. And he also knocks off his arm, which I wasn't really noticing. Still, very cool replay, very grateful for that. Moving along, we have Sean pulling decap. You may also notice we have one or two extra replays this week because I was dying to test out the slow-mo feature and I wanted to do it with a handful of replays as opposed to just one. So, this is Sean pulling decap by Sean Collin. I think it's going to be in slow motion here, so go back up to normal speed. Oh god, I've gone too fast. Okay. Simple decap, but a stylish one nonetheless. Another one of those simple moves, just a very nice decap. I probably won't watch that one in slow motion, I don't think it has any need. But I did just learn that I can go super fast, which just looks really funny. That's awesome. Alright, let's slow it back down. Anyway, cool replay nonetheless. Very fond of the swift decaps like that, and it looks very cool. Moving along, this is A Sense of Pride. I think he got the D and the E in the wrong place there. By Eulnav93, EULNav93. I can't remember much about this replay. Oh yeah, it was a very interesting decap. Very interesting. Another one of those swift decap replays. We'll watch this one a bit slower just to try and fathom what's going on here. So you've got the grab, spins Jeff ever so slightly, pushes him around, and then just kind of rips him, which I like. I love brutal rip replays, and that's definitely one of them. It's very cool. Very simple, but very cool replay. Let's watch it one more time at normal speed before we move along. It's nice. I think it's a nice replay, and you could definitely go somewhere with that. Very much open to customization, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, moving along, this is Hok Body Rip by... Goddamn, this is classic replay showcase. Now we're going into the list. Hokori. And yeah, I like this one a lot because of the simple open that follows up with something incredibly awesome. So you've got the very simple opener that we've seen 1,000 times, and then just literally, body rip is the right word. He rips Jeff in half. We'll watch this one in slow motion because I think this definitely warrants it. Got the grab, and then just rips him. Like nothing else hits him. I would have thought his knees would have done some damage there, but he appears to just rip Jeff. I guess his knee hits the arm, but it's just a very, very powerful ability. Let's watch it even slower for the fun of it, considering it's a new feature. Oh, the slowest it can be. Wow! Oh, that looks so nice. I love the slow-mo feature. I've said this a billion times. It just looks so awesome. And moving along, this is This is Amadas, or whatever it is. I made this. There's me trying to pronounce it like it's a real word. I made this by Shameless D. I think this should be normal speed, yeah. And this is one of those very nice, if I remember, yes, very nice bifurcates, followed by, I think, a skeet. I wasn't quite looking there. Let's see if that is a skeet. Is that going to come back down on anything? Oh my god. Holy fucking crap. That is so cool. That is one of the best skeets we've seen. That must have taken so much. I mean, the setup for the move is awesome nonetheless, but that is one hell of a skeet. That's one of the best skeets we've seen on this show. That is just awesome. Let's see this one from Jeff Cam, and then we'll try and watch it in slow motion. That is fucking awesome. I really need to start watching replays all the way through. I always tend to miss the skeet, so see if we can, there's the arm. Oh, perfect height. Comes back down, and kick. Oh, that's so cool. I can't even put it to words how cool that replay is. Let's see if we can watch this one in a bit slow. I can't do it too slow because this replay is long, but this is my very nice kick to get boom, and then decapitates Jeff, I guess. Oh, that's so nice. Slow-mo makes it so much easier to see what people are actually doing, and my god, is this replay awesome. That's very, very cool. And there we have the kick, which just looks so cool. And nails it. Absolutely awesome. One of the best skeets we've seen on this show. It's so cool. Anyway, moving along. This is Pro Foot Mod by J5R12, that guy. The guy whose name I never pronounce. Now, this is not necessarily a great replay. It's pretty cool nonetheless, but this is something that I like. This is a foot mod, obviously, and I quite like the fact that he just blatantly owned up to the fact that it's a foot mod and just tried to make an interesting replay because of that. Like, you could never make that replay without foot mod, and I think that's the charm of... That's when you can use mods, is when you make a replay that you couldn't otherwise make. Like that, even though you know he used foot mod, that replay still looks very cool. Obviously, he moved Jeff a little bit as well, which is interesting. But I like it. I like the light touches. It's a very nice, interesting replay. And I'm sure if we watch it in slow motion, it might look even cooler. So we'll do the spin. I'm very interested by replays that... Oh, that looks awesome. I'm very interested in replays that couldn't be made otherwise when you use foot mod. So I just wanted to draw attention to that. And that mods are okay as long as you're open about using them. Now, this one is by me, because I've been playing around with some replays. I actually have a couple of replays lined up to be in the next few shows. This is what I consider the worst one. Probably put the best one in the last one. But I just didn't do the name, so it's Serpentine. It's a word I heard. I'm kind of happy with how it turned out, to be honest. It's not the best, but one thing I do like is I finally actually managed to do a pose, which is something I don't normally do in my replays. We'll watch this one a little bit slower, just because. So, and I was originally aiming to try and get a decap with that foot, but could never line it up quite right, so I ended up going for the backwards leg thing, which I'll angle the camera so we can see a little bit better. Yeah, again, I'm pretty happy with it. It turned out okay. It's definitely not the best we've seen on this show, let alone this episode. But yeah, it has some charm. I'm kind of happy with it. You'll see some better replays from me in the coming weeks. But yeah, like some feedback of that in the comments if you guys wouldn't mind. That'd be awesome. Nice little pause at the end. Moving along, don't want to spend too much time on my own replays. This is Turn Kick by Das Ninja. And I think this is a simpler one, but very stylish nonetheless. It does actually get... a really, really powerful bifurcate there, which is awesome. Probably open to customization as well. I'm sure if you tried hard, you could get a nice little demolish on the body. Let's watch this one a bit slower, and then we'll move on. Let's watch actually this one a lot slower. So, as you can see, he gets the backwards kick that bifurcates Jeff there. Also kicks off his leg, which is always nice. I'm sure if he tried hard enough, he could get the decap on Jeff's little body there. That'd be kind of awesome to see. A nice little progression of that. Still a very cool replay. Let's watch it. Oh, God, I've gone way too slow. Let's watch it one more time. For those of you wondering how you toggle slow-mo on and off, by the way, it's your full stop and your comma button on your keyboard. So full stop will make it go faster, comma will make it go slower. Yeah, a couple of people were asking about that in the mod spotlight, so that's how you do that. Consider that a tip of the week in Replay Showcase for whatever reason. Anyway, moving on to our last replay for today, and one of the most stylish replays we've seen. Let's take another look. This is Fuse coming through, and I'm going to let it speak for itself because it's fucking awesome. And it really is, with a lovely pose, and it's just fucking A-class. It's absolutely brilliant. I love the bifurcate, I love everything about this, and it looks fantastic in slow-mo too. As you can see, boom, speed it up, and slow back down for the other kick. Oh, that looks so cool. I absolutely adore this replay, and combining it with slow-mo makes for a really interesting effect, as you can see. Boom! Looks absolutely awesome. Very fond of it. We'll watch it one more time from regular speed, and then we'll wrap up the show. This is such a cool replay. One of my personal favorites. Absolutely adore it. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the show for today. I hope you've enjoyed. I've been Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films. Thanks to everyone who joined us for the disaster that was the Let's Play on Sunday. I know it didn't exactly go as planned. We'll be doing one very soon to make up for that. Also be posting a video eventually addressing the Twitch issue. A lot of you have been saying, why don't we go to Twitch? We have our reasons for not streaming through Twitch, but there's no point me explaining it here. I'll be posting a video explaining why we won't use Twitch. Well, I say won't. We really want to avoid using Twitch, and I'll post a video explaining why, probably later in the week, maybe next week, depends on if I have time or not. Anyway, I said it before, but I'll say it again. I'm Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films. Please comment, like, subscribe, and favourite, and I shall see you next time, everybody. Goodbye.